clean it like you've never cleaned anything before. It's so dirty, the pinstripe is trying to get off of the car. Someone who didn't take a lot of showers drove this car too. This is brand spanking new. Hello everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. We are back at Copart and we are back looking for something to add to the channel. We're looking for something that you might want to park in your driveway as well. A huge thanks to everybody at Copart for letting me come out and check out these very nice cars and trucks and SUVs and ATVs and everything else. I always say they have a little bit of everything here. We're going old school, I think, in this video. It's an M series. It's the E46 M3. If you know, you know. These are the ones to have. Yeah, this E46 chassis, absolutely. This one is beautiful. All right, look at the front bumper, the lower part. That is very, very cool. Silver over black. There is an issue. We'll show you that in just a minute. We have some very cool tires. What are these? Anyway, Veloza? Never heard of them. These are Potenzas Bridgestones on this one. So we've got a couple of different kinds of tires. That's what we're looking at as well. So we do have a sticker indicating there is something inside the car we may not want to get too involved with. So we're looking at the tires, two different types of tires, maybe three different types of tires. This one is not working. Here we go. Oh, okay. Well, that's a hot mess. That's something explosive in nature. That's mold and who knows what else all over there. That's yuck. We're gonna leave that door open. Yeah, okay. Let's go in here to the front. We're gonna stay away from that because the front looks so much better. Look at this. Look at this. They have carbon fibered, the little trim pieces right here. Okay. We have the M floor mats right here. Oh, this is comfortable. I do. I love the dashes. I've had several. This is the 330. I've had those. I've had the 325s, 328s, a little bit of everything around. But look at the inside of this. This is so beautiful. You can close all these things up. Well, sometimes you can. Here you go. Looks so much better. I almost like this more than the wood look. I do. This is nice. Okay, well, let's pop the hood. See what's going on underneath there. The windows have been tinted. It's not the best window tint job. It's coming up at the bottom, as you can see. This has been blacked out. That's nice. This looks like a typical BMW to me. This doesn't look like the M series, so maybe they just got the badges. I mean, you could run a VIN number on it. That doesn't look like it's stock. That looks kind of like an aftermarket. I don't know. We do have some paper towels shoved into here. Maybe there was a bit of a leak, okay? This is one of the weak points on the E46 chassis. It's your cooling system, your reservoir right here, the way that they attach. And every time I've purchased, I've had to replace this part of it. And if the things break, the little plastic areas right here break, you've got to get another radiator, which, as you can see, is so much fun. Okay, let's see if something's going to happen when we turn the little magic key. We do have an oil change sticker at a Tires Plus. Okay, there's a little bit of a misfire, but the engine is running. Then we have the service engine soon light, 142,000 miles right here. Brake lights on, doors open, that's good. We have the air conditioner trying to cool off. She's running much better now. Let's see if we can get this to cool off so my phone can be happy and doesn't shut off. Maybe the phone just quits when it doesn't like the vehicles. Look how they've done this too. I think a young college person or a high school person had this and just kind of modified it, and I like what they did. I really do. I mean, the badging, it's not really, I don't think it really is an M3. We've got something right here. It looks like a fuse for something. I don't know. Now the air conditioning's cooling off. Thank goodness. Thank you for that. Yeah, but let me show you the engine. Here you go. She sounds like a normal BMW engine to me. Sounds like a typical BMW engine to me. So that's good. I don't see any issues there. We're missing the hood pad, but those are always gone. You can see how this has kind of been touched up. There we go. Is there anything in the trunk? The trunk's not going to open for us. Okay. That's fine. Let's get in here and see if the air conditioner's cooled off yet. Oh yeah, she's doing good. She's doing really well. Let's test some windows. There we go. Okay, the lost type is listed as mechanical, so maybe it's a transmission issue, because the engine does sound fine. It really does sound fine. She does go into reverse, and she goes into drive. So that's good. That's the good news. So I don't know. I mean, we got an M steering wheel, but it looks like a typical BMW. I don't know. You guys let me know if you're the BMW experts, which I never claimed to be. I've owned a ton of them. But without looking at the VIN and running a history report, how do you know it actually is an M3? I would think the engine would be a little bit different. The exhaust would be different. Exhaust does sound a little different than I had a couple of these convertibles. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, all right? We're going to continue looking. We're going to let the phone cool down a little bit, and then we're going to get back to work, all right? The only thing you really have to do is figure out what the heck is that, and then clean it. Clean it like you've never cleaned anything before. Ugh. So you're looking for something nice, and you want to put a little bit of elbow grease into it. Well, can I interest you in a 2010 Lincoln MKS that is dirty? It's so dirty, the pinstripe is trying to get off of the car. Look at this. It's trying to remove itself so it can survive another day. Yeah, someone pinstriped it with one of those little pinstripes you get at, the car parts store. It looks good. You can just rip that off, though. Pull it off, give it a wash, a really big wash, a really big wax, and wait till I show you the inside. Damage on the outside. Well, there's some scraping on the door. See, look at this right here. This will all come off. So there is some damage right here. Some of this will buff out, but some of this is embedded itself, so it's kind of dented right in through here. So that's why it's here. These little tabs are still attached. You might be able to salvage this. They tried to glue it with something to keep it in. Here's a crack right here. So you will have to do some repair work on your bumper, but I do see these at the salvage yards. Thank you. He agrees with me. Okay, on the inside, let's see what we're working with. Oh, well, there's a smell. Oh my goodness, this is a dirty car. There is definitely, you got some old shorts right there. You got some aluminum foil. You got a jack and some really, really dirty seats. Whoa, this is kind of worn off right here. This is a stinker. She is a dirty, oh my goodness. But it's nothing that, Armor All or whatever you use, wouldn't take care of. All right, it's fixable. I mean, it looks bad now. I mean, it looks bad. Look at this. But all you got to do is this, and it's going to look 1,000 times better. See, I'm fixing it for you already. So let's go into here. We do have power because the light is on. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. Lost type is normal wear. Oh, things are happening. The seat is moving. Somebody short drove this car Someone who didn't take a lot of showers drove this car too. This is, whoa. Scoot back. What's the mileage? Low tire pressure. Driver's door ajar. I don't want to close myself in here and have to breathe all this. Check rear park aid. Low tire pressure. Okay. But how do I get... Where's the clear button so I know how many miles are on the car? This says a phone holder, I guess, right here. Does this even work? Yep, it works. What do we listen to on the radio? Oh my gosh. This is super hot. My phone's gonna die in a second. Let's just let some fresh air in. I don't know the mileage. I really don't know the mileage, and I don't see how you clear. You've got some paddle shifters. Look at those. That's pretty cool. But this is so dirty. Whoa. Menu. Map. Navigation. Information. Here we go. I can't even see it. Look at that. Look at how dirty it is. You got your THX certified sound system. You got two, or just one really big sunroofs right there. AC is on, but it doesn't seem to be cooling down so much. Okay, let's kind of see what's under the hood. This is just... This vehicle has been neglected, but that's what I specialize in. I find vehicles that are neglected, and I love them. I bring them back to life. Hood is open, revealing an equally dirty engine. A little bit of a squeak coming from one of the pulleys right there. Other than that, I mean, there is a little bit of a shake, but you know the spark plugs have not been changed. This is a 4 of 24 battery. It's the cleanest thing in the engine bay. They didn't put it on right, and it's poking a hole in the battery right there. That's not good. That's really not good at all. See if I can fix that. Here we go. There. Yeah. Just gonna leave it right there, so that doesn't harm anything. Anyway, she drives. She's dirty, but it's nothing you can't fix. I just wish I knew the mileage. I wish I knew how to work the instrument cluster. I wish the air conditioning was a little cooler. Volume. Is this what it is right here? Is this what I'm pushing? Driver. No. The check engine light is on. But I can't find a button. Check rear park. Maybe if I just do this. There we're going into drive. And she does move. Rear parking aid. You can kind of see what's going on behind you right there. That's okay. But there's no way to know the mileage. Where am I going to find this information? Here we go. Press reset to clear. I don't want that. Trip. Oh, 199,560 something. 200,000 miles on this old girl. And she's been cleaned maybe once. I don't know. This is really, really dirty. But like I said, a good detail and all this goes away. So believe it or not, I'm actually going to mark this because the engine runs. It's just so dirty. A lot of people are going to be afraid of it. And there's a push start, which is great. See, your steering wheel still works. So yeah, we're going to mark it down. Believe it or not, how much would someone charge me to clean this? if they were a detailer. I mean, look at this. There's spider webs and everything in it. Take all of this off. It needs a huge wax. A buff and a wax, and cleaning the wheels would make a humongous difference. All right? Let's move on. God has listened, and he has brought me a Mercedes. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz, in the words of Janis Joplin.
Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz?
Yeah, this is a 1987 Mercedes 560 SL. I had this car. Mine was an 89. Mine was black with gray. This is that cool looking bronze color. I had the SEL version in this color. The inside, I'll show you in just a second, is red. It matches the pinstriping, which I don't know about. But what do you think about this girl? She needs a paint job. The hood, the top though, has been replaced. Look at this. This is brand spanking new. This is fantastic. That's a good sign, okay? So we are missing some of the rubber pieces through here. So you're gonna have to replace a lot of that. Okay, and a weak point on these convertibles is how the wind and the air gets in right through here. If I lift this up, you can kind of see there's really not much right there. So back when I was living in Texas, I invented a thing, kind of a hood or a top insulator that would come down here and seal that. And I had a guy design it for me and come up with a pattern, and then I dropped the ball, and I should have patented it, and I wouldn't have to do these videos now. If it would have been a good product. It probably would have been a good product, but they were more popular back in the day, these 560 SLs. So, ooh, what is this? This is just dust. Okay, that's fine. Look at this though. She is beautiful, and here's your red interior. And for some reason, this always, see how this is kind of faded, and this because you're sitting here, and your oil kind of transfers to here, and it keeps it kind of supple, but then it is cracked right over there. Once again, the phone overheated, so I had to go seek refuge in another vehicle. Back to the Mercedes with this beautiful, the leather. See how thick it is? Yeah, this is cracked, so that's going to have to get fixed. There's a crack over there. Otherwise, oh, well, so you're going to need some seat springs. You sink all the way to the floor, and you're kind of sitting like this. Whoa. Okay. Loss type on this with 111,000 miles is listed as minor dents and scratches. We have an old school Sony stereo. This wood is good. This wood is starting to crack right here, and they've added cup holders. Because in the old school Mercedes, nope, you're not supposed to drink while you drive. You're supposed to focus on the matter at hand. So, and this is the, oh wow. So here's the brake release, which lived right there before the plastic got very, very brittle, okay? And this is another part. Can you hear this? Yeah. If the seat gets loose, it rubs back there, and that will drive you cuckoo as you're driving along. So let me open the hood. Here we go. And see how things are looking under here. We have the hood open to show you this big old beautiful engine right here. We're not going to be starting it because we're missing some pieces. They lie right over there. Otherwise, this looks pretty nice. Okay, you got your gigantic distributor right here on top. You have all these little vacuum lines. There's missing this one little piece right there, seems to be missing. Those get brittle after 20, 30, 40 years, and they break. We have no spark plugs right here. We're missing our valve cap. That looks okay though, right there. I don't know if there's even oil in this. I'm not going to try to start it because there's so many pieces missing. These are the lines for your washer fluid. Let's just see if there's any oil in here. And there is, and it looks good. So somebody was working on this, but then they decided to send it to auction, and they wouldn't even put the spark plugs back in. Yeah, that's great. So we can't do anything with it. Okay, anywho, if you're looking for an old Mercedes that needs some paint, but would otherwise, these are such great cars. Terrible gas mileage. but so nice. And I'm seeing more and more of these on the road. So if you are looking for something like this, you know where to find it. And that's going to do it for another video. Big thanks to everybody here at Copart for letting me come out and kind of poke around and see all these very cool cars and trucks. Still haven't found the cat that I have been looking for. I found one very similar, and that would be a great little parts car. I got to close this because I leave all the cars better than when I found them. There you go, okay? And I'll leave my hands dirtier than when I first walk in the gate, okay? Yeah, like I'm still looking for, I'll tell you kind of what it is. It's a Jaguar. It's old, it's beautiful, and it's got like the worst engine in the world. Do you know what it is? If you're a car person, you know, and somewhere, it's out here. And we're gonna find it, all right? Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video very soon.